I wanted to get on here and talk about a few of my holistic practices that are budget friendly and, save you a pretty coin on things. I think a lot of times that we try to go more natural and we try to go to the holistic route, we meet with this type of mentality that it's more expensive and it's easier to buy cheap. And even though that is true, sometimes there are a lot of ways that you can incorporate some holistic practices and some natural things into your life easily and effortlessly without like truly making it super expensive. Now, you can go that route with, doing the more expensive things and getting the more expensive products, but also still have to be mindful that just because it is expensive does not mean that it is still nice and kind to your mind, body, and your spirit. So, I just wanted to talk about a couple of things that can help you transition from a more, you know, non holistic way of living into, a more holistic way of living. So, some of the things that I started to incorporate was, I would say, something like with hygiene, I would do it like step by step. So, in hygiene, so start with the teeth. I always get complimented on how like white my teeth are, and honestly, it's an easy secret with just using baking soda and peroxide, and you can add coconut oil to it because that really does make a difference. Coconut oil helps to kind of like extract all of those impurities and bacteria into that are in your teeth. It helps to kind of like extract that and do all those things like that. You can incorporate that. I like to put it on my toothbrush and actually like brush my teeth with it. But then I also like to, oil rinse with it. And I'll do like when I'm in the shower, just have coconut oil in my mouth and just do some, you know, little swishes around my mouth. Those are some easy things. Like it doesn't cost that much to use peroxide or baking soda and coconut oil to make your teeth fresh and white. And it actually does stay, you know, in that. Another thing that I like that kind of helps with hygiene and my oral hygiene would be drinking mint water. That helps me keep hydrated. And when the mixture with the baking soda, it kind of like when I eat, after a while, it's like, baking soda helps with odors. So like after a while, after I eat, it like neutralizes my mouth again so that it does not create a smell or anything like that. And especially because, I'm eating things like onions and garlic, and we don't want to be smelling like onions and garlic all day. So like I'll make sure that like that really, really helps with that, with like neutralizing the, smell in your mouth. So I really recommend doing that. But then also when I drink mint water, that helps to keep my breath like fresh and rejuvenated and, good. So that's another thing that also helps, with your digestive system and with healing the body too. So mint is really, really good for that, and it's really, really refreshing and really, really like neutralizing to the stomach and things like that. So I really recommend incorporating that. I can add some lemon with that too because it kind of, it's really doing the same thing. It's helping with the digestive system, and you will understand how your digestive system is by paying attention to the odors that are produced. So with your oral health or with your, body fluids and everything like that, paying attention to how it smells and things like that. So that helps to truly neutralize and make your body smell fresh and good. So just those things right there, you haven't even spent $20 yet. So that's also a thing. And then also you can use all of these things to also clean up. Like you can clean your house, your apartment, whatever. You can clean with these things. So that's also a good thing. Like it's good for the environment, and then it's also good for your body, and as it should be. Like it should be. So these are things that you can use around your house to clean, and you can use, to clean your body and help your body. Another natural thing that I like to incorporate with just like, my day-to-day living is always having some herbal tea, some type of herbal tea. I like to have a morning tea and then a nighttime tea. Now, I do sell herbs, so, I have it on hand. So that is my thing. But also just incorporating herbs that are good for you. Learn about herbs, understand herbs, and do things like that. I think sometimes we want to go straight into being an herbalist, and sometimes you just need a good tea. And if you buy your teas from, wherever you buy your teas from, just make sure that you're paying attention to the ingredients in the tea. It always is better to have fresh or dried ingredients that come from a reputable source, so that way that you're not having any chemicals and things like that are put into your tea bags. And even tea bags can be toxic themselves. So if you want to go the route, I like to have a strainer, because it's like, still, and it's good for the environment, it's good for my body, and it's not, having all these harmful chemicals and other products that, help to disrupt my system. So there's that. Another good thing that I would say to live by, and I do this, is black seed oil. I use black seed oil to actually digest it because it gets you good. But also I use black seed oil to also put on my face, because when I tell you, it erases the pimples and stuff like that. So that is a really good product to use, because you can also digest it, and it really helps with your digestive system. It really helps with a lot of the ailments that you may suffer from, and any discomfort that is, in the digestive system. It really does help. I will say that also eating a clean diet mixed in with that does help that too. Start incorporating more fruit and vegetables in your diet. So it's easy to buy more apples, buy more bananas, buy more oranges. I will always say to go to those three fruit, because the apples, they really help to bring up. So if you have eaten something that is not sitting right with your body, eat an apple, because it helps with all of that, to bring those things up, to let those things out. And it also helps me with bloating. A vegetable that I like to incorporate, and I did not like these vegetables growing up, is sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes is really good for the reproductive system and helping with the digestion. And it really helps with my GI tract. Like it does amazing for it, and it helps to keep me regulated, but it also helps to relieve any menstrual cramps that I may have because I ate something that did not agree with my body, and my periods is coming and running amok. So that really helps with clearing her out and making sure that she's good. It's also a good way to get off of the very, very, very starchy white potatoes and french fries and things like that, which I did have an addiction to. So those are just a few things to incorporate. The last is to keep my body kind of clean, fresh, and glowing and glistening. I like to use African black soap. Like that is chef's kiss. I use that also for my face. I use that for my body, and that does amazing. Like for some reason it does, when I wash my face with it and I have a pimple, it definitely extracts. It gets that pimple, brings it to the forefront, removes it, and there we go, and we're good. And so then when I go in with my mixture of my black seed oil, man, it's just amazing. My face honestly feels and looks amazing. And so I use that. I also use shea butter to moisturize my body, and then coconut oil also. So shea butter, coconut oil, washing with black seed oil, that is not black seed oil, washing with African black soap, that is amazing. Your body will feel rejuvenated, it will feel refreshed, and you will honestly look amazing. And just right there, you will feel so soft and nourished, because you're putting good things into one of the largest organs in your body. So you're good. So all of these things are helping to make sure that internally you feel good while you look good externally. And if you start implementing a couple of these practices, I promise you will start looking different. You definitely will start looking different. And one more thing for the face that I use is cucumbers. And that is in my nighttime routine. I do more at night than I do in the morning time. A lot of times in the morning time, I just, because I did all of this at night and I kind of just want to kind of like pack in and keep the freshness, I'll just wash my face with cold water and then moisturize it. But I use a cucumber and I use that to hydrate my face and everything like that, and then go in with my other skincare products. But that is all natural. Cucumber is like some scents, and there you go. You don't have to make it so expensive. There are some more products that I will start to include and things like that, and there are some more like tips and things that you can use, but for the most part that is like the bulk of a couple of things that I use that are budget friendly, that doesn't cost you a lot, that doesn't have to make you break the bank with this, because being holistic and everything like that doesn't need to break your pockets. So these are just a few of the healthy habits. I'll be including more. And I also use shea butter on my lips to moisturize my lips, and they have made my lips super, super, super soft. So, sometimes in lip gloss and all these things that they still have chemicals and they still harm you and things like that. But shea butter does exactly what it needs to do. It moisturizes my lips, and it also gives me a little gloss too. So it's like, okay, we cute. And yeah, so it's like all of these ingredients and all of these things that I have said that they can be used for multiple different things, and that's how it should be. Like, you shouldn't just have a product that can only be used for this. Your product should be being able to be used for a lot of different things. So there you go. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. I'll be back with more like healthy tips. So good luck on your holistic journey. Don't think too much. Don't get so wrapped up in all the things that you have to buy. Like, I gotta get this product. It looks like this, because yeah, aesthetically it looks pleasing, but we're going to step out of just what aesthetically looks pleasing, but we're buying things that we really don't need, when we have all the things in nature to help us help us live a healed and balanced life that is good for our body, our nervous system, our mind, our soul, all of these things like this. So we don't have to be so into all of these things that aren't really healthy for our pockets. So those are a few things that has helped me on this and starting out, that I still use to this day, and I'll just be including some more things for you all. So yeah, good luck with everything. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.